Industrial security management. Security, in a collective sense, is the same as protection and safety, the state of being safe and the condition of being protected against physical, social, spiritual, financial, political, emotional, occupational, psychological, or other tips or consequence of failure, damage, error, accidents, harm, or any other event which could be considered not desirable. Security is also freedom from fear, harm, danger, loss, destruction, or damage, a state of the mind by which a person see or feel absence or danger and presence of comfort. Basically, aside from the threats posed by natural sources, it is the action of man against man that lead to many unsecured and unsafe condition reason called be economic revenge or just plain greed and avarice. But whatever motive, the civilized man needs adequate protection. Fields of security. The following are the fields of security classified according to its sphere or subject. A. Information technology fields IT. Computing security is a branch of information security applied to both theoretical and actual computer system. Number 2. Computer security is a branch of computer science that addresses enforcement of secure behavior on the operation of computers. The definition of secure varies by application and is typically defined implicitly or explicitly by a security policy that addresses confidentiality, integrity, and availability or electronic information that is processed by or stored on computer. Data security is the means of ensuring that data is kept safe from corruption and that access to it is suitably controlled. Thus, data security helps to ensure privacy. It also helps in protecting personal data. Application security encompasses measures taken to prevent exceptions in the security policy of an application or the underlying system, vulnerabilities, truth flaws in the design, development, or deployment of the application. Information security means protecting information and information system from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or destruction. The terms information security, computer security, and information assurance are frequently used interchangeably. These fields are interrelated and share the common goals of protecting the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information. However, there are some subtle differences between them. These differences lie primarily in the approach to the subject, the methodologies used, and the areas of concentration. Information security is concerned with the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of data regardless of the form the data may take, electronic, print, or other form. B. Physical security field. Number 1. Physical security describes measures that prevent or deter attackers from accessing a facility, resource, or information stored on physical media. It can be as simple as locked door, as elaborate as multiple layers of harm guard post. Number 2. Shopping center security, mall or supermarket. A. Type of security which is concerned with the protection of the stores, warehouses, storage, its immediate premises and properties, as well as the supermarket personnel and customers. Security personnel are trained to detect shoplifter, robbery, and bomb detection and customer relation. Number 3. Airport seaport security refers to the techniques and methods used in protecting airports and seaport and by extension aircraft or seacraft from crime and terrorism. Home security are those methods use of protecting residential homes or towns sites which include the interior protection of houses against property losses or damage. Number 5. Industrial security, a type of security applied to business group engaged in industries like manufacturing, assembling, research and development, processing, warehousing, and even agriculture. Hotel security, a type of security applied to hotels where in properties are protected from pilferage, loss, damage, and the function in the hotel restaurants are not disturbed and troubled by outsiders or the guests themselves. This type of security employs house detectives, uniforms, guard, and supervisor and ensures that hotel guests and their personal effects are safeguarded. Number 7. Bank security. This type of security is concerned with bank operations. Its main objective is the protection of bank cash and assets. Its personnel and clientele security personnel are trained to safeguard bank and asset while in storage, in transit, and during transaction. Number 8. School campus security. A type of security that is concerned with the protection of students, faculty, members, and school properties. Security personnel are trained to protect the school property from theft, vandals, handling campus riots, and detecting the use of intoxicated drugs and alcohol by the students. C. Political field. Number 1. International security consists of the measures taken by nations and international organizations such as the United Nations to ensure mutual survival and safety. These measures include military action and diplomatic agreement such as treaties and convention. International and national securities are a variable link. Number 2. National security refers to the requirement to maintain the survival of the nation-state through the use of economic, military, and political power, and the exercise of diplomacy. Number 3. Human security refers to the an emerging paradigm or understanding global vulnerabilities whose proponent challenge the traditional notion of national security by arguing that the proper referent for security should be the individual rather than the state. Human security holds that a people-centered view of security is necessary for national, regional, and global stability. D. Monetary field. Number 1. Financial security refers to the methods applied for the protection of fungible, negotiable instrument representing financial value. It broadly categorized into debt securities such as banknotes, bonds, and debentures, and equity securities, and etc. A. Other security fields. Number 1, BIP security, a type of security applied for the protection of top-ranking officials of the government or private entity. Visiting persons of illustrious standing and foreign dignitaries may be used to interchangeable mean the same with close protection operation. Number 2, Homeland Security, similar to national security, but this is more focused on the protection of vital entities such as critical utilities, critical facilities, and critical infrastructures.